get to Errol's body. That's the one thing I wish I had done more was go to his body. The calculated pressure from Errol has to be something that he sustains the entire night, that he continues to put on the pressure and the body punching. If you're Terence Crawford, you got to get to Errol's body. You got to make him uncomfortable. Do things to him that he's not used to having been done to him. Going to the body is certainly one of them. In between Errol Spence's punches, Errol has a really tight defense. Keeps his hands up. He keeps his hands at home. If he's not punching, his hands are up. The guy like that, you have to find openings. Those openings are usually there when that punch is being released. If Terence does not get uncomfortable against Errol Spence Jr., he's going to beat Errol Spence Jr. And we will have to talk about Terence Crawford the same way we talk about Andre Ward, the same way we talk about Floyd Mayweather, the same way we've talked about Mr. Manny Pacquiao.
And that is the game plan of Shawn Showtime Porter, as he is familiar with both fighters. I think Shawn Porter is probably the toughest and the best person on both guys' resume as far as welterweight goes. Okay, it's kind of difficult with Terence Crawford because he's been in two different weight classes. However, his recommendations, speaking of Shawn Porter, was for Terence Crawford to go to that body. And all I say about that is, we've seen him do that. Julius Ndongo was undefeated when he fought him. Okay, now everyone claims he ain't shit now, but who was the first person to pop that cherry? It was Terence Crawford. And Terence Crawford did that with a wicked angled body shot that put Francis Ndongo down. Okay, and he was out. And I don't mean that fucking Ryan Garcia, let me take a knee type shit. No. Let me think about getting up. I think I'm not going to stay here. I'm getting paid. Not that. I'm talking about, I'm down, I'm hurt, I'm holding my fucking stomach. It's over. I'm not getting up. Please, somebody help me. The pain is excruciating. Am I pregnant? Something, right? That's how it was. So we've seen Terence do that. But according to Shawn Porter, will he have to go to his body? Well, I can tell you this. Terence Crawford dared Errol Spence to go to the body. And when I heard him say that, I was convinced that Terence Crawford knew how to beat Errol Spence. And if he knows how to beat Errol Spence, after all these guys, after 38 other people, and 30 of them were either stopped, quit, or knocked out, we will be looking at Terence Crawford like Floyd Mayweather, Manny Pacquiao, greats, okay? Roy Jones Jr., those guys, because Terence Crawford deserves his respect. And I look at Terence and Errol. You don't hear like Terence and his side saying, oh man, this is an easy fight, or he isn't this, he isn't that. Oh, his resume's trash, and and all these channels are following right along with it. And it's like, okay, you're not understanding how this works. If Errol beats Terence Crawford, you're going to praise Errol Spence, but why should you if you're already dissing Terence Crawford to the point where you're diminishing his resume and his talent and everything else about him? So when Errol beats him, if that happens, which I don't think will happen, but if he beats him, then you guys will be like, well, I told you it's just another day in the park. But yeah, no. Because you've already said how easy it was, and he didn't fight anybody, and this and that. And when he fought them, they were trash, and they weren't the same. They were faded. You know what I mean? That's the blame. Bars. So it is what it is, man. I think Terence probably will go to his body. But, like, I'm so intrigued to see this fight to the point where it's like, wow, let's get it on. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think of Shawn Porter urging Terence Crawford to go to Errol Spence's body. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.